Kathleen Penner here from Plenty of Sunshine Travel. Welcome to this week's edition of my top 3 cruises for the week. As I've mentioned in my previous episodes, I get a minimum of 50 to 60 emails every single day from different cruise suppliers with all kinds of promos, new ships, all you name it, I get it in my inbox. And I do not want to clog your guys' feed by posting everything that I think is a great promo, because literally I would be on social media all day and I wouldn't be booking your cruises and I wouldn't be helping you and servicing you. So that's not what we want to do. So I created this top 3 every week, and I look at the top 3 cruises that come in that really grab my eye, that there's something I think is going to be a fantastic deal, or a brand new ship I can't wait to share, or it's just cruise news. So welcome to this week, and I can't wait to dive in, pun intended, and let you know my top 3, because honest to goodness, you have 5,000 reasons to stick to this episode and to see what there is. And as you know, those 5,000 reasons are probably the $5,000. So here we go. So welcome to my top 3 cruises this week. And every single week, I'm going to unveil my top 3 travel experiences or destinations or all those great things that come into my inbox every single week. So let's dive right in. First, I'm going to give you a little bit about me. If you want to jump ahead because you've watched these episodes before and you want to dig right into the great promos that are there, go ahead and skip this. So I have won the #1 travel agent in Hamilton, Ontario by the Reader's Choice Awards, which I think is a great way. It's not going to be people voting for you that are your friends or, your coworkers in the industry. It's going to be from my clients, and it is Reader's Choice. And I have won that for the last 3 years in a row. Voting is open for it again this year, so check out my profile for those links so you can vote in that. And my travel agency that I own, Plenty of Sunshine Travel, snagged the top spot twice and the #3 and only once, but in the last 3 years. So this year we're aiming for the #1 again. A couple of years ago it was #3, but we absolutely jumped back up. So we provide the finest service, and we provide you with award-winning services for your dream vacation. I curate your activities. All of my agents do that for you. So we expertly craft your personal cruise itinerary to what you want it to be, and to make sure that this experience is the one that you want to take part in. Absolutely take lots of time and dig in with each client, making sure that the cruise line that they want to go on is the right one for them, because there are so many cruise lines, and we want to make sure that the one you're investing your time, your money on, and getting there, we want to make sure it's the best experience for you. So the top 3 cruises that I'm going to be talking about this week, as you remember from our previous episodes, I said it's not always going to be ocean river expedition. It's going to be whatever snags my eye. So this week, we're going to talk about 5,000 reasons to sail with Silversea Cruises. We're going to look at Galapagos, and Lindblad is getting 2 new ships. So we're going to look at those. And Paul Gauguin in the Tahiti and French Polynesia has an amazing onboard offer too. So let's dig right in. 5,000 reasons to sail with Silversea Cruises, which would be $5,000. From immersive and authentic experiences to the most personalized service at sea, Silversea is there for you. They really have a butler in every room. They have excellent customer service on board and before your cruise as well. And I deal with them all the time, and I have a really great relationship with Silversea Cruises. So from now through July 31st, Silversea has a special savings of $5,000 per suite. Now that is Canadian, so the American offer is going to be slightly less, but it's still there. But it's only going to be slightly less because of the conversion. But $5,000 Canadian per suite on door-to-door savings of their all-inclusive sales. Love Silversea for their door-to-door. Honestly, if you want an all-inclusive cruises, Silversea is definitely the one to do. They will pick you up at home, bring you to your airport, pick you up at the airport. When you land, bring you to your hotel, get you at your hotel to the cruise port. Off you go on the cruise, and then you just do the same thing in reverse and you head back home, knowing that every last thing is taken care of. If you don't like that, if you just want to get there yourself, if you have points you want to use, you don't want to use their air services, that's fine too. So we can do the port to port, and what that one would be is $2,500 off, and it's going to be a 15% reduced deposit. which is great, but it's for all sailings until end of August 2026. So make sure you reach out to me for this one because it's a great opportunity. You can see where they sail. So it's going to be the Northern Europe and British Isles that they sail to. And I got to tell you, I've been to Iceland. I love that. I've been to London. Absolutely gorgeous. I've toured all around different areas. Going to Norway in a couple of weeks. Beautiful, beautiful area. But this one is Northern Europe and the British Isles that you could choose an itinerary from. The Majesty of Antarctica, which, as you know, they have a program where you can fly over the Drake, or you can start your cruise up and just cruise through the Drake, which is a big experience too. They also have cruises in Alaska and beyond in the Mediterranean. Lots of great choices for really good cruises. So moving on, Lindblad. They're getting 2 new ships. And as you know, I know I'm speeding right through this, but I'm trying to keep these under 15 minutes, if at all possible. As you guys know, I love to talk and I love to talk about cruising. So sometimes it's a little tricky, but that's why I'm zooming through this, okay? So in early 2025, Lindblad Expeditions will enhance its Galapagos fleet by adding 2 more ships. So that means they're going to be running 3 ships in the Galapagos year-round. Talk about an opportunity to go and see this amazing place. My goodness. So they have their advanced technology. You have to be able to sail in the Galapagos. And Lindblad was one of the first cruise lines offering cruises through the Galapagos area. They've been there for 50 years. So they really know that area. They've had the relationships and they just do a phenomenal job. They offer 2 different itineraries that we're going to look at. The first one is going to be a 10-day Galapagos cruise, and then we're going to look at the 15-day and what the differences are. So for the 10-day cruise, you're going to take a Zodiac out to pristine beaches, kayaking, stand-up paddleboard. You're just going to be exploring the shores. So you can experience Galapagos and their elegant nipple ships, which are purposely built just for the Galapagos. You're going to see abundant wildlife, the blue-footed bluebees, marine iguanas, the Darwin's finches, pink flamingos, you name it, they're there. They also have a family program, which is super cool if you want to bring your kids. So this is a family program, and it's kids and teens will learn about the fascinating part of the world, from sneezing iguanas to giant tortoises. You can snorkel with the sea lions, and I got to tell you, I met with Cara from Lindblad not that long ago in a cruise chat for that one's going to be coming out shortly. But she was saying that, we always say to the guests, don't get too close to the sea lions, to all the critters that are up there, the tortoises. We don't want to impede on where they are, but they didn't really get that memo and they want to come to you. So you are going to get the most amazing experience, how close they can get to you. Not only that, they definitely, come close, they swim with you. I have seen so many of my colleagues' pictures where they're out snorkeling and a sea lion just comes, swimming by and looks at you curiously, knowing that you're not a threat. You're just there to watch them in their area. And that's pretty cool. That's amazing. It's an area I'd love to go to. We should set up a group cruise if a lot of people are interested. But so moving right along, we're going to talk about their 15-day and what the difference is. And their 16 day is going to be Peru. He's going to add the Peru. So that's really cool because going to Machu Picchu has always been on my list. Going to Peru is pretty cool, especially when my husband loves to hike, loves to see all those things. So this is a great add-on where there'd be a little bit of a land portion too. So you're going to discover the culture and the history of the Peru, the iconic ruins. You'll explore with a top team of naturalists and historians who will give you so much insight. It's just incredible. So of course you're going to, be up close and personal. You're going to benefit from their 50 years of being in that area. And you're going to see the relationship with Galapagos that Lindblad has. It's pretty great. Explore the massive Inca stone fortress. You can explore with their National Geographic partnership and their exclusive Kids and Teens program. Sorry, I stumbled over those words. You will learn about this fascinating part of the world. Incredible. And you can see this is the ship that they currently own. They are going to be taking possession of the other ones, getting them ready for you, getting them up to the Lindblad standards. But you see, you're out in small groups, and you're going to be able to tour the area just through that way. So it's a very interesting itinerary that they do. It's not exactly a relaxation. If you're wanting to sit by the pool with a book, then Galapagos is not for you. If you're somebody who wants to see two different areas twice, every day, in the morning they hit one of the spots, and then you come back for lunch, and suddenly you're in a whole nother destination to explore and dive deep. So it's not exactly a relaxation cruise, but it's definitely going to be immersive, and it's definitely going to let you know about the culture. And as I said, you can go and see Machu Picchu and explore Peru and get all those great pictures and memories just stored into your brain, which is just phenomenal. With Lindblad's experience, they're going to get you there, and they're going to make sure that you can experience it to the best that you can. So in terms of the promos that they have, so they have Bring the Kids. So if you want to do a multi-generational cruise, if you have small children, maybe small grandchildren, you want to bring them, you're going to get $500 off for each child under the age of 18, which is super. You can create a group. Like I said, if you have a multi-gen group, or you want to go with a whole bunch of family or friends, you can do that, and I will curate and set that all up for you. Make sure you reach out to me, info@plentyofsunshinetravel.com, and you will get a special amenity package, 5% savings on the voyage, $150 shipboard credit, and lots of other special gifts. So that's amazing. If you want to do back-to-back, because maybe you want to do the 10-day and the 15-day, maybe you want to see the east or the west of the Galapagos, because they have two different itineraries that they do there. So if you want to do back-to-back, you can do that. And you'll save 10% on your consecutive voyages, which is really an amazing, amazing offer. And finally, I have your Paul Gauguin in French Polynesia. They have a really special offer right now, which is $1,000 of onboard credit for you to spend however you'd like to do that. So that is really an amazing offer that they're giving. So you can go to Fiji, Tonga, Cook Islands, and the Society Islands. Paul Gauguin only cruises in the French Polynesia. So boy, do they know it. My goodness. So they really, they do it year round. They are there. They've got those relationships, just like Lindblad has the relationships in the in the Galapagos. Paul Gauguin has those relationships in the French Polynesia. So you can discover in Fiji the vibrant reefs, lush jungles, the warm hospitality with the traditional ceremonies. It is not a North Americanized port. You're not going to see a McDonald's there. You're definitely going to be exploring. You're going to be able to see everything the French Polynesia has to offer. In Tonga, you can experience rich traditions, historical sites, and vibrant marine life. The Cook Islands, you can go snorkeling, diving. They have beautiful, stunning lagoons. And Society Islands, you can marvel at Bora Bora's bungalows, and you can look at some ruins and Moria's dramatic landscapes. And yes, those pictures I just had shown. Now, if you're listening to this on podcast, you want to see the pictures, head on over to our YouTube channel, Plenty of Sunshine Travel on YouTube. If you want to listen to this on the go, head on over to our podcast, Cruising Louie's podcast. But the water is as clear as those pictures show. You will be able to see so far, and just bring an underwater camera. And actually, I wasn't going to talk about this, but I've got one right here. I actually use this one. This is my Rugged 4. It is a phenomenal camera. It's from Olympus. It is shockproof, waterproof, drop-proof. It is just beautiful camera. It's one of the ones that I like to use, that and the GoPro for underwater. But I wasn't going to talk about that, but it actually was sitting here on my desk, so it worked out well. Okay, so the Society Islands itinerary I thought was so cool. So you're going to be starting in starting in Papeete in Tahiti. You're going to head to Moria, Bora Bora, go down to the Cook Islands. You're going to be crossing that international date line, which is so cool. So just talking about that. So Fiji, Tonga, the Cook Islands, it is An itinerary I'm going to look at is from November 10th to November 23rd. Over the course of your cruise, you're going to discover the South Pacific's beautiful and culturally vibrant islands. And I thought this one I was going to highlight is super cool, and you'll see why in a minute. And it's got to do with the dateline. So first, you're going to start out on November 10th, and you're going to start out and you're going to be doing your exploration. So you're going to arrive in the city known as the Sugar City for its green gold sugarcane that surrounds the city. There is so much to explore. So stroll its palm-lined streets, experience every day in a traditional village and everyday life, pardon me, or you can hike in the National Heritage Park. And then you're going to move over to Fiji. We're going to say it might only be 6 square miles, but it packs every inch with its natural beauty on this little island. I believe it would be pronounced Bequa Islands. Feel free to correct me in the comments down below, because sometimes these islands doesn't really speak very well coming out of my mouth, so apologies for that. But anyway, so you can explore the coral blooms, strolling the golden sand beaches, or just discovering a hidden waterfall. I mean, how beautiful would that be? Wow. And you're going to move along. You're still in Fiji. We're going to visit 2 more Fiji islands there. The Suva is the largest urban area in the South Pacific outside of Australia and New Zealand. It's been the capital of Fiji since 1883. So that's going to be a really great area to visit. On November 13th, we're going to be going over to Fiji. This island is tucked away in a really undeveloped northern area of this clump of islands. So we're going to visit a black pearl farm, immerse yourself in a village, or spot colorful native birds. So on November 14th, we're going to be at sea, and they bring some of the people from the islands that you're visiting on board. There's going to be traditional ceremonies. They're going to be talking to you about the islands. They're going to be just immersing you in that experience. Even though it's a sea day, boy, they're going to be taking care of that. So that's really cool that they're going to be bringing all those people on board. So it gives you really time to relax and get ready for your next adventure. So next, we're on November 15th, we're going to hit Tonga. And that is going to enjoy a Polynesian cultural show, sample the traditional food, or you can hike, which on the highest point of the area. So that's really cool. I mean, hiking up those beautiful mountains. Wow, that would just be a phenomenal experience. November 16th, you're going to be at sea. So the onboard hosts are ready to share the Polynesian culture. There'll be Tahitian dance lessons, all kinds of stuff. Then the next day, guess what? It's November 16th again. It's Groundhog Day. Isn't that amazing? How many of you guys remember Groundhog Day movie? That was just so funny back in the time when that was made. That was just a movie that's interesting, where you get to repeat your day all over again. The good part about this is that you are in paradise. So you get to have an extra day in paradise and just redo that same day. So how incredibly cool is that? So you're going to indulge in 2 tranquil days at sea, enjoy tropical cocktails, and then go and cross the international date line and sing something a lot of travelers have never done. So that's something that's just incredible to cross over that line. Like I said, Groundhog Day, you get to repeat it, right? That's super cool in my opinion. So you're going to move on to the Cook Islands now. So this is the hub of the Cook Islands, and it remains totally unspoiled. So you won't find any building taller than the highest coconut tree. That's incredible. That's neat. So the question is what to do first. You can enjoy a guided tour. You can visit a cultural village, rent a scooter. Make up your mind. You can see what you're going to do. It's all what you like to do. So next is another day at sea, and they're going to talk about, the day, the onboard hosts, the Polynesian culture again. So you're going to have a few days at sea on this itinerary. Definitely well worth it, though, to be so immersed in that culture. November 19th, again, you're going to be hitting Bora Bora, and you will be exploring the lush peaks. You're going to marvel at the beautiful area, the icons, everything like that. So on the 21st, you're going to be in Motu Mahana, and as the day unfolds in front of you, where would you go? So there's lots of different shore excursions to experience. On this part, though, you're going to be doing the Paul Gauguin own private little section there. And they're going to be providing, a beautiful buffet lunch and or dinner. It's going to be, you can lounge on the beach. It's the area that Paul Gauguin owns. So they're going to be able to make sure it's waiting and perfect for you. As we're moving along, the 22nd, you're going to be in Moria, Society Islands. Absolutely beautiful. You can go dolphin watching with a marine biologist. You can get to know the local residents. Everybody is so friendly there. Absolutely wonderful how they're just there to make your day special. They're incredible. And we're going to end in Tahiti, the Society Islands, and it's the largest of the French Polynesia's 118 different islands that they have there, and its capital city of Papeete. Beautiful place to begin or end, depending on which way you go. Now, if you're starting in Papeete and you go to the other end, you're going to be losing a day. This is why I focused on this itinerary, because by starting on the one side of the international date line, you're actually going to be repeating a day. You're in paradise. You don't want to lose a day, in my opinion. So that's why I was highlighting this cruise for you. So we're going to end there. You can absolutely extend your stay with Paul Gauguin. We can get you overwater bungalows. We can get you a beautiful hotel for the day. If your flight leaves really late, you can just relax and enjoy it. Absolutely wonderful. And the special offer is the $1,000 shipboard credit. So you can unwrap the wonders of Tahiti in the South Pacific with $1,000 shipboard credit per balcony stateroom or the suite on some of the 10 to 20 night itineraries. So it won't be on the 7 days, but it's definitely on the 10 and above, featuring bonus savings of up to 25%. It is their gift to you when you book by July 5th. So this is just a time-sensitive, limited-time offer. I really wanted to present to you, make sure that you knew about it. So that is definitely why it's in my top 3. So there is 6 different itineraries on their South Pacific wish list. Absolutely take a look at them. Reach out to me, info@plentyofsunshinetravel.com. I will let you know which one is for you and which one that you may want to go to. And I'll let you know which ones are included in this promo. So there you have it. I hope I did that in under 15 to 20 minutes. I'm really trying. My first one was like 25. I got it down to 20. So hopefully we'll get there. You can always look at my website, plentyofsunshinetravel.com. You can reach out to me anytime. As I said, info@plentyofsunshinetravel.com. I do live in Hamilton, Ontario, but my clients are North American wide. I have more clients actually in America than I do in Canada, which is interesting. And that's just because of my podcast and YouTube channel reach. But I absolutely can help you if you live in North America. So reach out to me today and start your unforgettable luxury journey with us. So there you have it. There was the top 3. I hope you really enjoyed watching this or listening to it. It's just incredible, and I really take a hard time coming up with my top 3, but those ones really jumped out at me, and I think that those are the cream of the crop, the ones I really wanted to give you with the cherry on top. So there you go. I know I'm getting stupid with my rhyming, but it's something that I really thought were excellent itineraries that I did want to share. So make sure you reach out to me, info@plentyofsunshinetravel.com. Next week, I'm going to be talking about, one of them I'm really going to talk about is Crystal Cruises, and they have a really nice commemorative one that's going to be visiting with all the D-Day things. Being it's the 80th anniversary, we're going to be hitting some of those. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and you hit that bell to receive all the notifications so that you can get these news when they come out, because there are so many great ones. It's actually hard for me to narrow it down to my top 3, but like I said, the point of this series is to make it quick and just get them out to you. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week or on board. Bye for now.